Jai Shri Mataji. Let's start the meditation. And if possible, if our sister Dipti can lead the meditation. Jai Shri Mataji.
Today we are celebrating birth of Christ. Which was a very big event in the realm of human awareness. As you know, that when he is born in the Agya Chakra, he sucks the ego and superego. That's the conditioning within us and our ego. Such a great happening has taken place about 2000 years back. But today is the time for us to utilize that great advent on this earth. To understand Christ, first of all, we have to know that he was just nothing but Omkara. He was just made of vibration. And that is why he was resurrected. And he was detached because of his very nature. And so we too have to understand that we have to be detached first from our thoughts. And that, as you know, is achieved if you know how to forgive others. But there's another very subtle attachment people have, that those who are born in Christian religion think that Christ is their own and that he resides in their pocket. On the contrary, it's just the other way around, that he has nothing to do with them and is against them. As Christ has said, you'll be calling me Christ and I will not know you. So, it is important that Christians should never think that Christ is our own and that he is our, because all your life you have lived like Christians. Actually you have not. You have not lived like Christians. So those who have not lived like Christians, only have taken the name of Christianity, are not in the real sense the people who follow Christ. So now we have to change ourselves and follow him in our lives. Unless and until we imbibe him in our lives, we have not understood the greatness of his advent. Just because we are Christians, or so-called Christians, to believe we have much to do about him and to be identified with him is absolutely wrong. And that's what I warned you before, that we have to imbibe all his qualities. It was a living example of a very great advent, that he came on this earth and led such a pure and a holy life. Try to develop your purity and holiness and a powerful holiness and a powerful auspiciousness which does not get contaminated but fights whatever is anti-God, whatever is anti-Christ. So today is a day where we are celebrating his birthday again. And on this day, let him be born within us. Let him be born in our character, in our behavior, in our temperament. He was a detached man, not attached to material things, nothing of the kind. He lived like a carpenter's son in a very uncomfortable life. Absolutely. And he never bothered about small things of life. Actually, a carpenter's house is one of the most dangerous places to live in, because you have all kinds of nails, you have all kinds of funny type of instruments that you use. Any day you can topple onto anything and can get hurt. And there's hardly any place where you can sleep. The whole place is filled with wood, and people mostly sleep on wood. But just the other way around, we, the so-called Christians, are so particular about our comfort. And it's very easy for us to condemn others. It's very easy. It's something so absurd. I mean, it's so absurd. You see, anything, they'll go, say, to a marketplace, oh, it's horrid. They'll go someplace, they'll say, that's bad. What about you? What is within yourself? Just see within yourself. And this is the thing we have to develop now. We have to cleanse ourselves from within. You have to be uncomfortable with yourself, not in without. You have to be uncomfortable with what bad things we have within ourselves, and not from without. Take your attention from outside inward, as Christ lived a life which was inward. He was not living outside. He was living inside himself. And that's what we have to today understand on this day, that our new birth should take us inward. Our worry should be for our inward comfort and not for outward comfort. Like yesterday, if you didn't like the picture, it's a good sign that you can't live with dirt and filth. But that is still outside. But what about the inward dirt and filth? What about the inward thoughts that are contaminating us? What about the silly ideas that are still on our heads? Take them away. Throw them away. And be again born like the lotus, like Christ, who all his life lived like this, died for us and was resurrected. So we have such a great example to be imbibed within ourselves, in our character, in our lives. This is, I'm saying again and again, because we really get confused. We think if we have a sort of a passport, we're all right. No, that's not so. It's the becoming within yourself of Christ-like behavior. And the greatest of all is forgiving. Forgiveness. The forgiveness, which is so lacking in us, you see. Unless and until we develop that, this ego has to go away. If you have to be Christians, we have to be ego-less. And that's what one has to understand, that when we talk of Christ's birth, such a beautiful time, though he was born in complete discomfort. He could have born in a king's place. He could have born anywhere. But why he did it? Because he knew that when Christians will come, they will see the best beds for themselves, the best houses for themselves. And little bit here and there they won't tolerate. They'll be shouting for little things. A carpet is spoiled, a this is spoiled. And it's so low-minded. So, for you, it is important that you must rise higher. Higher, and see how he was born in the mansion. In such an uncomfortable place, where there were all kinds of cows and cow dung and everything was spread there. And he just, in Bana, he just got his birth in a place which you would not like to even visit or to sit there. And the mother cleaned the whole thing for him. And he was born there, a sparkling star of the heavens, to cleanse it. Because if you are clean, you clean others. So this today, the great day of his advent, let us celebrate in this great country of yoga, especially this Bhumi of Pune, which is the Punya Bhumi, that the auspiciousness, the holiness, and the complete detached temperament of Christ we are going to imbibe within ourselves. And we are going to live like real followers of Christ and His life. Today you are Sahaja, so you have no caste, no custom. You have no religion now. Now you have only one universal religion, that is Sahaja. And there Christ is worshipped. Everybody worships Christ because He came not for one person, two persons or 10 persons. But those who worship Him must express His character, His life. As a materialist, how can they talk of Christ as just character, because there was no material thing in His body. He had no matter in it. He was just vibration. That's how He walked on the water. So how can materialists ever claim anything about Christ as character? This is the problem one faces when one sees how we are juxtaposition of what we proclaim. Now, this is the part which we have to achieve. And once you achieve it, you'll be amazed that God looks after. How a flower flourishes in the wilderness, how it gets its water, how it is looked after, how it is so beautiful. It's not for that. In the same way, when you become that beautiful being, which is the Spirit, you are looked after. You get all the blessings, all the joy, because the source of joy is that. Absolutely. But when you cover it with your ego, that joy you get. So just try to clean that ego somehow. See your ego. Oh, Mr. Ego, you are there. Get out. Take it out. With affection, with kindness towards yourself and towards others. Try to rise higher and higher into that realm which Christ has created for us. In the limbic area, where it is the kingdom of God. May God bless you all, that you follow His life and imbibe all His qualities within yourself. I am also your mother, and I am here to teach you all those things and to tell you how to do it. And you have to see to it. How I am detached, in the same way try to be detached. You try to please me by giving me this and that, but you know I am very detached. I don't understand attachment. I don't understand attachment. And I just sometimes smile at people when they try to say, Mother, we would like to give you this, that, all right, but I am not attached. I cannot get attached. There's nothing that is within me that can stick onto anything. Nothing. I am just a moving force of Kundalini. How can I stick on anything? I am just moving all the time. So it is not possible for me to get attached to anything. In the same way, you just get inside this force and move with me. And just forget about all the rest of the things which stop you. You must progress with dignity. You must rise. I'm sure it's going to happen. This time, people have been very sensible. They have been least critical. Though some are still like that, doesn't matter. But most of them have been very sweet and very dignified, and collectivity is good, and I'm very happy that people are doing so well in this thing. I'm very happy. May God bless you. Today, we are here to worship. If you enjoy a television show or anything, you have to see it, isn't it? You cannot just say, all right, I'm sleeping now and I'm enjoying the television. So you have to be awakened to it. But that awakening is within. And there you see your own connection. It's a joy that I cannot describe really. There's only one word for that is Niranand. It's just Nira means only the joy, absolute joy. And who would like to give up the joy for what? For a cake or for a tea or this? I mean, just think of it. The joy is so deep, so intense, so beautiful. What else to say? You have not tasted the ambrosia. There was said as if the ambrosia is trickling down on your tongue. It's like that, the taste of it. But what I find, that the depth we have not touched, which is within us. All of you have that depth. That not that you don't have. I have not given you realization because you are just there, here, because you have that depth within you. You are special people with that depth. But you haven't touched it. It shows you haven't touched it. Supposing it's like a well full of water, but you are still dangling somewhere in the middle. You haven't yet touched that depth. Because once you get into that, you get completely drenched and lost. But if that is not the situation, that shows that you are still somewhere dangling in between, and any time you can come high and dry. So you have to judge yourself. This is the time for you to judge. You are in connection with Christ. He achieved his resurrection, by which we have to achieve our resurrection. But what have we done to achieve that resurrection which he has achieved? He intensely lived a life of complete sacrifice and complete concentration towards one goal, that he has to achieve the resurrection. Nothing else was important to him. All that attention was on one thing, that I have to achieve this resurrection, I have to get crucified, and I have to be resurrected, because the whole world has to be resurrected. But Sahajogis, I don't know how many think that way. How many think that dedication is needed? And the best part of it, that is so joy-giving. Every step you move forward is so joy-giving. The sinking in that well is so very joy-giving. It's not painful. Don't have to crucify yourself. Don't have to carry the cross. He's done it for you. So what do you sacrifice? Is your laziness. When it comes to the satisfaction of ego, people are overactive. They're like bullets then. And when it is the satisfaction of their physical comfort, they become, I don't know. We had one Rakshasa called Kumbhakarna, who used to sleep for 6 months and used to be awake 6 months. But here I see people sleep for 12 months. What do you call them? Then they say, Mother, we can't keep awake. Why? Because you are not meditating. You are not one with Christ. Then his agya he controls. With that agya, you cannot sleep. If his blessings are there on the Agya, you cannot sleep. You won't believe, with the slightest light, artificial light especially, I can't sleep. Because still Christ is awake. And I have to be awake. So you have to be awakened to this fact that we are Sahajogis. We have a special responsibility as our connection with Christ is. Our main responsibility is all the time, intensely to think what we can do for the betterment of human beings. And what are we doing about it? First, I used to say, count your blessings, because that was the best way to make people understand that there are blessings in Sahaja. Now I would say, count your deeds. What have you done for Sahaja? Sahaja has done so much for you. To say that Param Chaitanya will look after is absolutely absurd. If Param Chaitanya could do everything, why should it create human beings? One Adam and Eve were sufficient. You have to do it. Unless and until you become deep, it cannot trigger, it is helpless. It's only through you it is going to work out. Now, if there is no instrument, electricity cannot work, can it? Now, you should say the electricity itself must come before me and must do everything. You have to have the instrument. And you are the instrument. And if you do not want to do it, how can Param Chaitanya do it? It will be something like saying, as I told you, that let electricity do the job, we will not have any instrument. Can I work it out? Can you work it out? So Parama Chaitanya has its own style. It can only work if few people want to work it out. It's an energy, and you are the instrument. But the instrument is more busy with the job, with the family, I don't know, all kinds of nonsensical things. Now supposing this instrument, which is meant for my lecture, forgets what it is and acts like a ladle in the kitchen because it's fond of food, say, for example. Then what's the use of making this useless instrument? It doesn't do what it has to do. It doesn't know what it has been made for. It has no purpose at all. It's such a useless stuff. So I feel there's a kind of a lethargy, kind of a very subtle lethargy working out. Like this, that we've done our job, let the young people do it now. You are matured, and the matured have to do the job. We have done our level best. What have you done so far? So much to be done still. And somehow or other, I don't know, We have to touch that area where such people remain like the yesterday's player. He is not doing God's work. He's an artist. And he's working so hard to achieve perfection. He will get the same amount whether he is perfect or not. But he's practicing at home. He's listening to it. He's trying to develop it. All the time working it out so that his performance should be excellent. So he's seeking an excellence. Mediocrity has no place in Sahaja. Only through excellence you'll enjoy. Only through excellence you will really become Sahaja. Otherwise, you could be a headache to me and to yourself.
Let's start the meditation. We collectively putting attention above Sahasrara, both hands open. All attention on Muladhara, Shri Ganesha mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Jésus, Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Jésus, Marie Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Complete attention above Sahasrara, above collective Sahasrara.
So, with the permission of Shri Mataji, we are going to recite together the 108 thank yous to our Divine Mother, which have been composed for this occasion of Sahasrara Puja. And we are going to perform it the way that the mantra is read, and after the mantra we all say together, thank you, Shri Mataji, again and again. Thank you for descending from your heavenly abode, Mata Dvipa, to bring light into the darkness of Kali Yuga. Thank you, Shri Mataji, again and again. Thank you for delivering Sahaja Yoga to a confused and self-destructive humanity. Thank you, Shri Mataji, again and again. Thank you for revealing the meaning of creation and evolution to us. Thank you, Shri Mataji. Thank you for revealing the actual existence of God to us. Thank you, Shri Mataji, again and again. Thank you for giving divine meaning to human existence. Thank you, Shri Mataji, again and again. Thank you for revealing the reflection of the Vishvarupa within the human body to us. Thank you, Shri Mataji, again and again. Thank you for revealing the primordial principles of creation to us. Thank you, Shri Mataji, again and again. Thank you for revealing the reality of human nature to us. Thank you, Shri Mataji. Thank you for revealing the meaning of true religion to us. Thank you, Shri Mataji, again and again. Thank you for teaching the divine knowledge of Sahaja Yoga to us. Thank you, Shri Mataji, again and again. Thank you for fulfilling the promise of Jesus Christ. Thank you, Shri Mataji, again and again. Thank you for lifting the veil of illusion for us. Thank you, Shri Mataji. Thank you for revealing the true meaning of good and evil to us. Thank you, Shri Mataji. Thank you for awakening Mother Kundalini in us. Thank you, Shri Mataji. Thank you for opening the dimension of collective consciousness to us. Thank you, Shri Mataji. Thank you for giving us self-realization. Thank you, Shri Mataji. Thank you for establishing vibratory awareness on our central nervous system. Thank you, Shri Mataji. Thank you for nourishing us with the all-pervading power of God Almighty. Thank you, Shri Mataji, again. Thank you for revealing the meaning of the Last Judgment to us. Thank you, Shri Mataji. Thank you for resurrecting the tree of life from its slumber of joyful anticipation. Thank you, Shri Mataji, again and again. Thank you for crowning the work of all avatars and prophets. Thank you, Shri Mataji, again and again. Thank you for fulfilling the dreams of all saints and seekers. Thank you, Shri Mataji. Thank you for giving true meaning to the work of all those who have sacrificed their lives for the emancipation of mankind. Thank you, Shri Mataji, again and again. Thank you for re-establishing hope, belief, and confidence in our hearts. Thank you, Shri Mataji, again and again. Thank you for lifting the human self-determination beyond the concepts of race, caste system, and religion. Thank you, Shri Mataji, again and again. Thank you for giving divine meaning to the idea of freedom, equality, and brotherhood. Thank you, Shri Mataji, again and again. Thank you for uniting mankind at the feet of one God, one experience, and one truth. Thank you. Thank you for inviting mankind into the realms of the Absolute. Thank you, Shri Mataji. Thank you for liberating us from the illusion of a dualistic world. Thank you, Shri Mataji. Thank you for liberating us from ignorance, confusion, and solitude. Thank you, Shri Mataji, again and again. Thank you for exposing the demonic forces of the materialistic world. Thank you, Shri Mataji, again and again. Thank you for exposing the inefficiency of linear thinking. Thank you. Thank you for exposing the cruelty and danger of patriarchal politics. Thank you. Thank you for destroying and enslaving personal and social patterns and conditionings. Thank you for liberating humanity from the suffocating chains of the Catholic Church. Thank you for liberating humanity from the abuse of religious authority by the Islamic governments. Thank you for revealing the falsehood of fake gurus and all religious institutions to us. Thank you for liberating humanity from blind faith and superficial religious conditionings. Thank you for exposing the limitations and shortcomings of a scientific approach to reality. Thank you for exposing the illusions of the Western value system. Thank you for introducing us to a relationship with the divine. Thank you for finding us worthy. Thank you for letting us participate in the salvation of mankind. Thank you for giving us the joy of introducing a yearning seeker to your redeeming motherly love. Thank you for inviting all of us to the court of the goddess. Thank you for establishing the kingdom of God on earth. Thank you for accepting our offers and prayers. Thank you for showering your blessings endlessly on us. Thank you for opening the gateway to heaven within us. Thank you for bestowing the gift of yoga onto us. Thank you for making us. Thank you for baptizing us. Thank you for healing us. Thank you for purifying us. Thank you for cleansing us. Thank you for transforming us. Thank you for enlightening us. Thank you for nourishing us. Thank you for elating us. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for loving us. Thank you for forgiving us. Thank you for helping us. Thank you for protecting us. Thank you for encouraging us. Thank you for guiding us. Thank you for comforting us. Thank you for counseling us. Thank you for correcting us. Thank you for never abandoning us. Thank you for saving us. Thank you for gathering us. Thank you for teaching us. Thank you for opening our hearts. Thank you for caring for us. Thank you for accommodating us. Thank you for trusting us. Thank you for counting on us. Thank you for waiting for us. Thank you for taking us into your divine body. Thank you for giving us collectivity. Thank you for giving us friendship. Thank you for giving us families. Thank you for giving us positions in life. Thank you for giving us wealth. Thank you for giving us spiritual authority. Thank you for giving us self-esteem. Thank you for giving us discrimination. Thank you for giving us wisdom. Thank you for giving us success. Thank you for giving us meditation. Thank you for giving us inner peace. Thank you for giving us inner joy. Thank you for giving us enlightened attention. Thank you for giving us detachment. Thank you for equipping us with divine weapons. Thank you for submitting us to the benevolent attention of the deities and all celestial beings. Thank you for giving us concern for others. Thank you for giving us the power to help others. Thank you for giving us the satisfaction of spreading the Vishwa Nirmala Dharma. Thank you for your continuous attention. Thank you for being the mirror. Thank you for being ever present. Thank you for being gentle. Thank you for being wonderful. Thank you for being in our heart. Thank you for being our Guru. Thank you for being our mother. Thank you forever and ever and ever.
collective Namaskar Kundalini.